Finally, Colt Sports has come back to the people.
Yes, it has. Welcome back. Week 8 is in the books. Week 9 is here, and we're gonna give you our top 5 teams.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, it's true. It's dang true. Welcome back. You're watching the most electrifying sports talk show in the world. I'm your co-host, Nikolai Koltsov.
And I'm Dennis Koltsov. And hey, today we want to talk to you about not getting too high and not staying too low and kind of being neutral right in the middle. No matter what you liked or didn't like about this election, the results are here and we got to live with it for the next 4 years. And hey, why don't we just, what, Nick?
Hey, look, just accept one another.
Yeah.
Understand one another.
Yep.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
You don't really know what's inside of somebody, what's making them feel a certain way, or whoever won the vote. You know, we can tear down, we can be angry, we can be mad, or we could try to understand, try to support, try to encourage, and lift up.
Yep.
In spite of our political differences, we need that more than anything in this world right now.
Alright guys, so week 8 is over with. It's in the books, and the Falcons ended up winning 25-17, and guess what? I actually predicted them to win. I don't know how they did it, but they won against the Panthers.
The Vikings took care of business against the Packers. That was surprising. Aaron Rodgers goes down to their divisional rivals. That's not good. Not good for the Packers.
The Bengals took care of business versus the Tennessee Titans. That was a very shocking game. Didn't think that could happen, but hey, Joe Burrow, you're getting really good, buddy.
Well, the New York Jets got chomped up, by the Chiefs, 9-35. It wasn't even a game. Again, the Jets are flying really low. Dismal effort.
Not even a surprise. And the
Unbelievable, Dennis.
The Colts ended up beating the Lions 41-21. Not a surprise. The Lions are definitely not a Lion team.
Look out. The Colts might be a sleeper team in the AFC. Take it all this year. They're looking good. Phillip Rivers, he's playing really well right now. Hey, 28-24, the Steelers took care of business. Wow. They went into Baltimore, and they made Lamar look like a fool. He's not playing well against good teams.
Yeah, you know, Lamar does not play good in big games, but this new guy Tua does. He beat the Rams 28-17. It wasn't even really him. He had an okay game, but it was the defense. At one point, they had 4 turnovers within 5 minutes. So the Rams, man, you need to clean up your turnovers, man.
The Bills, they took care of business against the Patriots. Not surprised here.
Yeah, me too. Cam Newton had 0 touchdowns. The Raiders, they took care of business. They took care of the Cleveland Browns. Actually, not a surprise, you know, because as I started saying Baker Mayfield was average, Browns started losing, so I guess I'm pretty right.
Well, the Broncos took care of business. It was a close one against the Chargers. Hey, Herbert looks good for the Chargers. That quarterback's looking good. So we'll see if he can keep it up.
And the Saints beat the Bears 26-23. They pulled out a tough one in Chicago. They are a dome team, but they seem to perform pretty well and still be they're in a 4-game winning streak. So.
Do you smell what that is? I think Russell Wilson's cooking some touchdowns again.
He did.
Russell Wilson, he threw 4 touchdowns, and the Seattle Seahawks beat the San Francisco 49ers, again showing their dominance that they are the team in the NFC West to beat, 37-27.
And then right after that game was a Sunday Night Football game, the Eagles versus the Cowboys, and I don't think anybody really watched that game.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them? They lost another one, 23-9. And how about them Buccaneers beating the Giants, barely squeezing by the Giants? That was a surprise to me. Tom Brady, you're going to have to throw a little bit more accurately.
Well, Tom Brady's doing fine. Hey, listen, Tampa Bay Buccaneers won. That's all that matters in the NFL.
That's true.
Not how you win. I don't care about style points. Just give me the W.
That's true.
Good job, Tampa.
Alright, y'all, so week 9 is here now, and we're going to talk about our top 3 games, one of them being the Colts versus the Ravens in Indianapolis, and man, this is going to be a good game.
It's a great
Another big game for the Ravens, and I'm going to take the Ravens to win, actually. I think they're going to pull through, and they're going to win 27-24. It's going to be a close game by a field goal at the very end. Lamar Jackson, he's actually going to play well. I'm actually predicting him to actually bounce back and have a good game. I think the Colts have a great line. They have a great offensive line, defensive line, just a very balanced team. But I think this one they're going to lose.
I like that pick. I think the Ravens are going to bounce back. They usually do. On to the next game, the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf.
Ooh, it's a great tandem right there.
They're cooking right now. They're flying all the way to Buffalo to play the Buffalo Bills. Look, the Buffalo Bills are 6-2. They're playing really well. I think the Seahawks team is going to have a really tough time against the Bills defense. However, I see Seattle pulling through this game. I think it's going to be a close, low-scoring game. For the first time, Seattle's going to score under 30 points this year. 21-20. It's going to be a tight game. Jamal Adams is going to make an impact. Seattle's getting healthier. This is one of those wins I see that's going to define their year going forward.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I think Seattle is going to win too. I think they're going to win 24-21. The reason why I'm saying that is because the last 6 years, Seattle is undefeated in 10 a.m. games. All right, guys. So the Saints versus the Bucks, Sunday night football. I tell you what, the Bucks, they did not have the Saints number the very first game of the year, but the Bucks also did not have chemistry. They had no preseason. Tom Brady's new system. You know, to be honest with you, this is going to be a huge game. This is for division. How can I say this? This is for division pride. So I think that the Bucks are going to squeeze this one out, 30-27, last-minute field goal. Tom Brady is going to lead them. They have a very good defense, the Saints, but I think that they're going to get this victory and split the series.
I agree. They're going to win this game. Bucks are going to win this game, but they're going to bounce back. They had a terrible performance against the lowly Giants. For whatever reason, Giants give Tom Brady a hard time seemingly every time they play. But this game's going to be different. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to blow out the Saints.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's going to be 41-10.
41-10?
That's right. You heard it first on Colt Sports. That's my bold prediction. They're going to blow them out. It's going to be a dominant win for them. Moving forward, it's going to be a statement victory. And the Bucks look like, with the Seahawks, they're going to make their mark.
All right, guys, so to finish off our show, we're going to give you our top 5 teams, the top 5 power rankings, in our opinion. And I'm going to give you my number 5 team. And my number 5 team is the Buffalo Bills.
What?
Yeah!
Are you kidding me?
Not at all. I'm pretty serious.
You cannot look at the camera and tell the people the truth.
The Buffalo Bills. Who's your number 5
Come
team?
on, man. It's definitely not the Bills. The Bills, no. I'm sorry. No.
Okay, well, who's your team?
The Baltimore Ravens.
What?
They're my number 5 team. Are you kidding? They just got beat by the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers. And then before that, they got beat by, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Other than that, they dismantled every other team. They're my number 5
every other team they have the easiest schedule in the NFL, and every other team sucks. Okay, my number 4 team is the Baltimore... I'm just joking.
Bro,
it's not the Baltimore Ravens. It's the Buccaneers. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, my number 4 team. They're playing really well, and they keep getting those wins. Can't blame them. They got a big game this week. Who's your number 4 team?
My number 4 team is the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
Look.
I can see why.
Look, if their defense was playing well, I would have them higher in my list. But their defense is still suspect. Now, they're getting healthy, so that's a good sign for the Seahawks. And they could easily climb up in these rankings really soon.
Well, my number 3 team is the Seattle Seahawks, and I think that they're a lot better than people give them credit for on defense. They just are not playing their defensive players because they're mostly injured. So they still have that team, and they're winning games without them. So, yeah, they're my number 3 team. And Russell Wilson is having an MVP year, so...
Look, I'm a big fan of Russell Wilson. He's cooking. I like him. But again, I think I'm going to pick the team above Seattle has a better defense, and that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They got a better defense right now. They're playing really well. Tom Brady, I don't think, has even played his best football yet this year. So look for the Bucs to make a statement against the Saints this week to solidify that they're my number 3 team.
All right, well, my number 2 team is the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they are an amazing team. They are a shocking team this year. They're playing like crazy on defense, and Ben Roethlisberger looks like a champ, and they're undefeated. So,
which brings me to my number 2 team. It's the Kansas City Chiefs.
What?
That's right. Yes, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are my number 2 team, and here's why.
You're tripping, bro.
You lost.
You're tripping.
You lost. You lost your game. You had a chance against the Raiders, and you lost. Look, my number 1
division
team
game
would take care of the Raiders any day.
Wow.
And that brings me to my number 1 team, and that is the Pittsburgh Steelers, the undefeated. They just took out Lamar Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah. Pittsburgh
All right.
Steelers,
Well,
baby.
my number one team is the Kansas City Chiefs.
What?
Yeah.
Come on!
Patrick Mahomes, bro. He
They're
just
not
threw 5
undefeated.
touchdowns. Don't matter. They
Come on,
lost
get it
a
right,
division
man.
game.
You cannot tell
They
the people,
lost
honestly,
a division game.
that they're
What
the best
flip
team
is wrong with you?
in the NFL. Really? You think you're gonna make me scared?
I'd scare him.
Come on, Dennis.
All right, y'all. So that wraps up our top 5 teams.
Who are your top 5 teams? We'd like to know in the comments.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Share with all your friends.
Yep.
You're watching the most electrifying sports talk show in the whole world. And that's the bottom line, 'cause Cold Sports said so.